removing toxic people from our lives. When we talk about removing toxic people from our lives, we have to understand, first of all, why are we even letting this person live inside of our minds, right? Why are we letting this person occupy our minds so much? Why are we letting this person have so much jurisdiction over our minds so much? Whether this person, this place, this environment, why are we letting it have so much control over our minds, right? Because what enters into your mind, what you give your power to within your mind, that's what controls it. What you give your emotional power to in your mind, that's what controls it, right? You want to first assess where you are and how you got there, right? You want to take responsibility for why you are where you are, why you are dealing with these things, why you are dealing with toxic people, why you're dealing with people that aren't serving you in being the best version of you, right? And uplifting and supporting the best version of you and you being that person. You want to assess and take responsibility for these things simply because of the fact that you need to remove the log from your own eye. Stop looking so much at what other people are doing and look at how they even got to that point in your mind to where they're occupying your space. Why are they even in your vibration, right? Everybody that we come across in our lives has some kind of attribute that we have within ourselves, right? When we look at other people, especially people that don't vibrate with the best version of us, we have to understand that they are a mirror to a certain part of us that we have not developed yet, right? This is what karma is. Karma is about learning. Karma is about understanding the lessons to refine your soul, right? It's not necessarily about good, bad, and reciprocity. We have to understand that whatever's going on outside is also going on within, right? We can't say that the mind is all and that we're gods and that we're goddesses, but also not understand that all of this is still a part of us. All of this is going down within our minds. All is the mind. We can't say as above, so below, and then blame things outside of us when we say as within and so without. It's something's going on within, right? And so you don't want to shift that control center away from yourself. You want to understand what part of yourself that is going on outside of you that you need to take responsibility for, that you need to understand. What's going on outside of you that you need to heal from. You want to forgive yourself for being in situations and tolerating things that you weren't supposed to tolerate. You want to understand why you compromise certain parts of yourself, right? At some point part of you knew, you got the signs from your higher self. You got the signs from God that you weren't supposed to be dealing with these things. You were supposed to be doing something else. And you said no, because you have freedom of choice. You always want to outline your feelings and what's going on with this internally first. And once you describe what's going on internally and you come to terms with that after going within, then if the person's receptive to it, then you can open up a discussion with them. Not a debate, but open up discussion, right? And that way you two can come to terms. You have to ask yourself, would the best you tolerate disrespect? Would the best you tolerate mistreatment from people that don't uplift and support the best version of yourself? Is that person dealing with the same things that you're dealing with now on a daily basis? Ask yourself these things when you visualize the best version of yourself. When it comes to forgiveness, we have to understand, first of all, what we learned from the person, because everything is karmic. Everything is about a lesson. Everything is about the soul's journey. So if you see everything as a lesson, everything automatically becomes a part of your own understanding, and energetically things will shift, things will align, and that'll also transform your connections with people. That'll also uplift everything going on for you in your interactions with people, and it will attract the best situations for your soul's growth and your soul's transformation, rather than keeping you stuck in a cycle of who's right, who's wrong, who's at fault, why these things happen, why that thing happened. Forgive yourself for being in the situation, and also forgive them for you. See the lessons that you learned and see the lessons that you taught to that person as well. When you do these things, then you can come to a full circle understanding of the forgiveness, a full circle understanding of the lessons learned in things that we deem toxic and things that we deem obstructions and obstacles to, us being our best versions, right? See, you're already your best version, but you have to understand that in this story of you are facing hardships because there's lessons for you to learn to become an even better you. And that's what we need to understand. When we let go, You don't want to let go partially. You don't want to let go halfway. You want to let go all the way. You want to surrender all the way and focus on your heart. Focus on within, the messages within, the path and the purpose within. When you focus on that, everything will align. The lessons will align. And where you're supposed to go will align. And also the people, your vibration will all align for you.